What's up, y'all? I'm gonna go over my long idea for Bitcoin from here. So, my idea is that it's possible that, let me just turn off most everything, that this would be the first higher low before a higher high. Doesn't have to happen, might not happen. It's just an idea. The crypto market has been in a downtrend since March. Bitcoin has been relatively strong. So if it turns around, it could really move up. To me, it's still the favored one, even though ETH BTC locally has been pretty strong. Now, if we look at gold, silver, gold at all-time highs, the indices continuing up. US 30s closed at an all-time high close today. US 100, US 500 near all-time highs. Everything recovering. Along the beat down one, but to me, there's a chance of rotation back into crypto with the wealth effect. It doesn't make sense why it shouldn't. Now, if we look at fear and greed, what are we going to see? Fear. So I want to be a buyer under fear and a seller under greed. If we look at the aggregate funding, it's gone positive again here. However, this whole range, it's been super negative. Not just pervasively, persistently, and not so extreme, not like extremely negative, but it's been persistently and pervasively negative. So I want to keep trying for longs in this condition. Now, again, it's possible that in a bear market, it can be pretty negative for a long time and price can go down still. So there's no guarantee. Um, but typically, in general, negative funding is a good time to buy because it tells you about the sentiment. Now, sentiment is bad. We know that. I want to buy when sentiment's bad. Now, let's go look at the chart. I'm going to take these off. Okay. As far as an entry signal, the best one is a monthly sweep. But a good one is a weekly sweep. So the pink line is the weekly low, the yellow line is the monthly low. And here, Bitcoin today consolidated sideways after this dump and took the previous week's low, as well as the previous couple days, and has offered so far a small bounce. Now, it also did so on elevated volume too. So this, it seems reasonable bet to me that this actually is a significant bottom. It happened in the middle of New York. We took a previous week's low. Price didn't go lower than that. Now, at the same time, we also see that ETH also took the previous week's lows and has at least reclaimed this one. Solana, same thing, right? If we were to go lower, we would go all the way to the bottom of the wick on Solana. So this seems like a good place to say, hey, either this is the bottom or the bottom's super far away, so you can have a tight stop on that idea. XRP looks good for a long as well. BNB, they're all showing the same thing right now, which is we swept the lows of this range and we haven't gone lower. Total is showing it. A total 3 is showing it. others not quite as much. So to me, we also have a whole signal on the market as well that price shouldn't go lower than this wick, potentially. I mean, I like the idea of favoring a long down here. I don't like this long as much though, because this long means we didn't make a higher high. Now, why is my target so close, given that? It should probably be longer, honestly. It should probably be longer, but that's conservative. This would be a good one to aim for as well. I'm still thinking there's the possibility of all-time high, and I think it would shock people for it to happen in September, because the market tends to have terrible returns in September. So yeah, I tried to have a limit order and it just missed me, but I like the idea of entering here. Also, yeah, this the exact bottom. There's a little arrow here. What is that arrow? High volume candle. Where did we come in? Around here. So I'm gonna let it run for now, and then maybe look for a long lower. One thing I don't love is that the funding rate isn't hugely negative at the exact moment, which would make it a lot better. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't go lower this week. Like the week's just about over and it didn't go lower. So my prediction would be next week. I don't know. I'm interested in the idea of actually taking the August high. Might not happen, and that's why having the stop or having a TP right here is pretty reasonable. So happy trading and good luck out there. Yeah, even the shorts are showing signs of reversal, so definitely with it. Let's roll.